Hello, I am Jay Prakash, lecturer from Computer Science and Engineering Department, Government Polytechnic for Women. Okay, today we are going to start the session 4 of Unit 2, Green Devices and Hardware. So, the reuse, recycle, and disposable methods. This is also called as 3Rs. So, this is one of the methods how the computer can be reused and recycled and disposed. Using an old computer is a great way to increase lifespan. So, again and again, if you reuse the computers, so no need to manufacture the new things. So, reusing of the method help us to lessens the manufacturing of the computers. Using a computer is environmentally friendlier than recycling, so it is more friendlier compared to recycling. Recycling, again we have to recycle means again you have to introduce the newer things, but the using the methods makes the same computer to use again and again. Since the computer for reuse to some other place like education institutions, so if the configuration of the computer is very good, so send the computers to the education institutions where they can directly reuse the computer. Another way to increase the lifespan of the device is by upgrading of its various parts. So it's also called as refurbish. Refurbish is a method where the additional components to the computers can be added. Okay, the additional computers may be RAM, hard disk, or motherboard, anything. So upgrading the computer makes the computer to use again and again. So whether the reuse is not a better option, the next option is recycle. If the computer is not able to reuse again, we can go for recycle method. In the process of recycling, most of the original device materials are reused as raw materials for new device. In the recycling methods, many raw materials obtained from the old computers are reused as a raw material for new device, thus resulting in less waste. So e-waste will be lessened by reusing the older parts. For recycling, collect back the old devices from the customers, so you can go and collect back the systems which can be recycled. E-waste is not properly recycled in developing countries. The recycling simply burn off the e-waste or dump the waste into the rivers. So we have to follow proper methods to recycle these IT infrastructures. Otherwise, it will make the environment harm. The recycling simply burn off the e-waste or dump the waste into the rivers. Many countries, they will burn off the e-waste materials or dump the waste into the rivers. So this will affect the environment. The last option is disposable. The technique of waste disposable are incineration, chemical decomposition, and landfill. So you can dispose the materials into the land, then the landfill will have a effect. So it will get mixed with the soil and it will affect the environment. That chemical decomposition also you have to make in a proper way, otherwise the harmful effect will be occur to the environment. The WEEE in the European Union provide the guidelines on enabling the computer reuse. So these are the guidelines that is provided by WEEE to make the nature green. First one, make sure that the receiving organization does need the device being sent and can reuse it. So whatever the computers you send to the different organizations or institutions, you make sure that whether they need the device, whatever you send, so that they can reuse continuously for a long time. A better alternative would be send the device to a local refurbisher. So before sending the computer to the user, you send it to the refurbisher who will make sure that device is working state and can send it to the appropriate organization that is in need of it. So you can make use the organizations that the computer is in a better condition and helpful for the users to use in a proper way. Next, copy the information that has been stored in the device to a backup device or another device. So before sending the computer to the another person, back up the data to the device. That is dumping of the data or taking the database backup. So that will help for the data, help for the future. So you can use this computer as a newer one for the other purpose. Wipe off the personal or sensitive information in the device using the tool specific for this purpose. So whatever the sensitive information is there, if you don't want to give the information to the other people, make the data erased by using different methods. One of the tool is Symantec wipe information, which will erase all the data. So even if you give your system to the other people, they can't able to see your data because the data, the sensitive information is removed. Example is Symantec wipe information. Some design considerations that enables the easy upgrade of computers are as follows. So if you want to upgrade your systems, there are different methods. The device should be modular. Each part of the device should be easy to replace. So that is a easy way. That is another method so that you can replace the computers easy way. The parts, example RAM, hard disk, okay, it can be replaced. Motherboard, it can be replaced. The device should be easy to disassemble and reassemble. The techniques like screwless casing make it easy. So you can assemble and reassemble the technique. Okay, the screwless casing make it is easy. So screwing is a little bit tougher, but there are the components we can plug and play. Okay, those components like external hard disk like that, and also these devices help us. These methods help us to disassemble and reassemble the component in a easy way. There are few known techniques of waste disposal that are commonly used in e-waste disposal as well. These are incineration, chemical decomposition, and landfill. So there is not a single method that works in causes for all the materials, all kind of e-waste. So there are different methods we need to follow. So because many toxic materials have a different methods to dispose, many different e-waste can be used in a different methods. So there is not a single method to dispose these things. So the reuse, the recycle, and refurbish. Reuse means again the computer parts can be used, or again the system can be used in other institutions. Whereas refurbish means upgrade the system to the another thing, so that it is a higher end configuration can be made by adding the other things like RAM, hard disk, like that, motherboard. Okay, that is called as refurbish. And then recycle. If the computer cannot be reused, it can be go for recycled. But before going to recycle, many raw materials can be used for the manufacturing of the newer computers. So these methods help us to make the production lesser, so that e-waste is avoided and nature is protected. Thank you. Next, the green software. The green software IT infrastructure is incomplete without a green software. The software plays an important role. This is another part where the, the software can be used. So it is a tool which identifies the generation of green gases. Each device runs the software. Every one of the requires energy to do it. So we need energy. If we need energy, we can go for green software that will enable how much green gas emissions has been occurred. It consists of many processor power states. Okay, for software developers, the CPU is the important factor. CPU has a defined energy states. If the CPU is not actively processing the information or not performing the computation, it consumes minimal energy. The CPU has different states, that is C states and P states. So the green software is a tool that identify how much energy consumption is occurred by a computer, and it has a power state, the C states and P states. Okay, thank you, students.